Richard Jefferson believes that we will see LeBron playing at an elite level for 3 to 5 more years. When LeBron's former teammate was asked about how long the King could play at an elite level, Jefferson said, quote, "He'll be a top 5 player, in my opinion, until he probably retires. 3 to 5 years, I think he could be a top player. I think he'll be the #1 player." So, Shannon, how long do you think LeBron will be a top 5 player?
Next year is 18. I'm going to say next year and the year after. So 18, 19, Skip, he'll still be a top 5 player. Obviously, he's going to go that record. He's too close not to get the Kareem record. So that's going to probably take him.
Scoring record.
Yeah. That's going to probably, he's going to have to probably, and all that's going to be dependent on, Skip, the seasons. Are we starting in January? Are we going to do a full 82 games?
I assume yes, but
okay.
Go ahead.
So that means, Skip, there's going to be a lot of back-to-backs in there because you can't space out like you normally would and play 82 games starting in January. Because remember, Skip, normally they start in October and go to, regular season ends in April, and then you start the playoffs, and then March and May and June, the season's over. So if you're going to play like that, I'm going to say 2 years, he'll be a top 5 player. The next 2 years, he'll be still a top 10 player. So I'm saying over the next 4 years, he will not dip outside of the top 10. The next 2 years, he'll be a top 5 player. He'll still be a top 5 player year 18 and year 19 of his career.
Boy, that is wishful thinking.
Have you seen anything to deter you to say that's not going to happen?
Not yet.
Okay.
But you always tell me Father Time is undefeated, correct?
Yeah, but we can fight him. We take him deep into the rounds.
Really?
Yeah.
Kind of like the guy in Tampa Bay is doing right now?
You go, stop it. Stop.
I want to remind everybody, LeBron James has played 59,364 minutes of NBA games. That's regular season and postseason.
Yes.
59,000, going on 60,000 minutes. That's the second most ever played in the history of this league.
Yes.
Karl Malone is first, but LeBron is going to catch and pass him. I'm knock on wood for LeBron that he stays healthy. But if he stays healthy and you do have a 82-ish game schedule and you do go into the postseason, which I completely assume that you will.
As the 1 seed?
You're going to, you might, it's possible, although there's that team, the team in the basement. I think they're going to have a big say.
Stop it.
Yeah. But the point is, you're going to pass Karl Malone for #1 on the minutes played list. You're about 3,300 short, 3,400 short of him. Okay, just to keep this in perspective, LeBron James has now played 274 more games than Michael Jordan ever played. 274. That's a lot of more
Including
games.
Playoffs and regular season?
Both. And total minutes, LeBron has played 11,000 more minutes than MJ ever played. Now, again, MJ was forced to take 2 years off right in the middle of what could have been an 8-peat.
Nobody forced.
Would have been an 8-peat. And then he voluntarily took 3 years off because his coach got pushed out the back door by Jerry Krause and Jerry Reinsdorf in Chicago after The Last Dance in 1998. He took 3 full years off and then came back for 2 ceremonial conclusive years in Washington.
Well, we might do that too. We might play 21, 22, take a year or 2 off and then come back for some ceremony.
End it in Akron?
Might. No,
Might?
we ain't going back.
You won't go back to
Next
Dan
time
Gilbert?
we go back to Akron, we going back to buy the Cavs.
Really?
Yep.
To buy the Cavs? I would like to see that.
Wow.
Really?
So what are you saying? Or is he not going to be a top 5 player over the next couple of years?
I'm going to give him 1 more top 5 year. And then the minutes are going to catch up to him. The wear and tear, the miles on those legs will finally just catch up with him.
That's why
just
we got
too
AD.
many.
That's why we got AD. Skip, we run the offense through AD. That's why AD led the league in minutes, led us in minutes this year. That's why he led us in scoring.
Well, at some point, if you channel the whole offense through him, you're not going to be a top 5 player.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
Sounds like you make him a top 1 player.
That's our goal. That's our goal, to put him in position so he'll know when we're done, when we step aside, AD keep this thing going in L.A. So we, like I said, we got something up our sleeve coming that you don't know about.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm interested to see what
you
that
do
is.
see it.
Yeah, all I see right now are cigars and wine.
Skip, Don't we enjoy a celebration? I mean, what about your guy? Your guy won one ball game, and he on there talking about, oh, that was a big win, guys. It was great. We got to keep it going. Really, Skip?
Is he smoking stogies after games?
Hey, don't tell him what you don't tell him what he on.
Is he sipping wine after every victory over Aaron Rodgers? Nope, he is not.
We don't know what he on. He might be on that flocker for all we know. We don't know what the man do off camera. All I'm saying is that my guy is enjoying himself, is enjoying the benefits of a long, hard season that's mentally, because you said he was mentally fragile, but my guy was in a bubble in solitary confinement.
Well, I hope what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas this time.
We good.
Okay.
We good.
Yeah. So these are all the players who are going to make a top-5 case starting next year. There's this guy named Durant who's in Brooklyn, and then there's this guy named Kyrie. They're going to make a top-5
Kyrie
case.
ain't going to be no top-5 player, so stop it.
Well, you say that, but you don't know that.
I told you when Kyrie left, you told me that Kyrie, I said, look, as long as LeBron is playing in the NBA, he will be a better player than Kyrie Irving. I told you that. You didn't want to hear that. Kyrie has not even come close to being LeBron since he's been away with LeBron.
Yet he won LeBron a ring with the last,
Let me ask you a question.
shot.
Well, why can't he win himself one? How the hell you gonna win somebody else something that you can't win for yourself? That ain't how I do it. If I win my girl a teddy bear, you best believe I'm gonna step back up there and win me something.
Well, now that he has the best player on the planet, you better look out because you might have to run into those guys in the finals.
Time out. What you mean he's the best player on the planet? Why you need that guy? Kyrie said he wanted to lead his own team. That's why he wanted out from under LeBron. But then you turn around and go recruit Kevin Durant. So in actuality, what you wanted is you couldn't do all along and you knew it.
But Kevin Durant is actually your friend as opposed to LeBron.
Hey, I'm trying to win titles.
Okay.
I don't know about no friend. We be friends.
So here are other players who are going to make a top-5 case. There's this guy named Steph, long forgotten in Golden State. I think he's going to make a case. James Harden makes a case every year. He has, to quote Daryl Morey, revolutionized that position in basketball. Giannis is still around. I don't know. He flames out in the playoffs, but can he still make a case for top 5? I think so. You love Luka. You say he's the closest thing to Larry Bird since Larry Bird. Will he make a case for top 5 next year? I love Joel Embiid. And with a new coach named Doc Rivers, I definitely think if he stays healthy, knock on wood, he will make a definite top 5 case.
Did he get them stomach issues resolved?
Jamal Murray, Devin Booker, Donovan Mitchell.
Skip.
Are they all coming? Are they coming for you in top 5? Yes, they are.
Skip. All those guys. I mean, KD, no question. I believe KD will be top 5. And Giannis and Steph and James Harden.
And I saved the best for last. There's a guy in the basement who got overshadowed by the COVID championship that you just won, that cubic zirconia ring that you just won.
Like that fake crown he had.
His name is Kawhi Leonard. And he will take over Kawhi Town again next year.
I just want to know, why was the disrespect not as loud as the adulation and praise that you gave Kawhi for winning the title? So was that a full title that he won in Toronto? Because LeBron was in the East, was in the West. There was no Kevin Durant was injured. Klay Thompson was injured. So is that a full title that he won?
LeBron was in the West, but he went 28 and 27 that year and had a blooper reel.
Okay, what about
show for it?
What about that blooper reel game 5, 6, and 7 for your guy Kawhi? The 2 points that he scored in the fourth quarter in a game, in the second half in a game 7. My guy has the highest scoring averages in game 7 in NBA history at 35. Your guy got 2 points in the second half. He was awful.
What about my guy pushing my team out to a 16-point lead and a 19-point lead and then a 12-point lead in closeout games? Was that good? Was that blooper?
Let LeBron do that. Let LeBron have a 3-1 lead and have a 19, a 16, and a 12-point lead and lose it. LeBron James would have had to leave America.
Would he have been looking ahead to the Clippers?
No. Jared Dudley told you that's what we wanted. Jared Dudley told you that we been wanting them. All year long, they wanted us, we want them. We got to go to our practice facility and we see it. He said, well, we saw that taking shots at LeBron with a little crown. Kawhi Town.
Crown
look
and
at
no
you.
more. We
Now
can't be
look
using
at
that
you.
in any commercials. It just doesn't have the same appeal. You're
Yeah.
not going to be able to use that.
Guess they won't run them no more.
Listen up, guys. Are we seeing proof that the Cowboys overspent for Ezekiel Elliott? That's next.